Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn. That was really aggressive, wasn't it? 103.3 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last episode, we finished construction of our Executor, which is about to go and kill a bunch of stuff. But while Thrawn is pushing his way through to stop us from losing Mandalore, we got a little tiny, just slight bit attacked by the New Republic here on Bestine. We have a goal in one, and we have a heavy frigate shipyard against all of this, which I don't think is going to go in our favor. So we're going to move you up there. We're going to auto-resolve this. We're going to send them over there, and we're going to send the Executor over this way. And then it'll be great. I don't know if Triton is going to be here for his SSD's debut. I'm pretty sure it was him that has the Executor. Alright. Killing the New Republic first, having lost our station. It's too bad.
We've come across enemy units.
Choose your reinforcements.
There he is. Alright. Spirit of Arcadia. We're going to pop in Momentum Breaker at the back. We have Surreal.
We're moving out.
Some people are fake, but this guy is surreal. Ace out of the hole. Vengeful Spirit. Nita's Fist. I like to think it's talking about the Nita that was, like, on the Coruscant weather station in X-Wing.
The lasers are our target.
Nefarious. Chrysler PT Strike Cruiser. See you, Alexi. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the engines off this, not because I think they're gonna retreat overall, because we have our interdicker, but because it looks like it's trying to run away to the other side of the map. I don't like how much damage they're actually doing either. Medstar 1, you can come in and say hi. Taco Taco and Mario.
This way.
Okay. I don't think the things that are doing the damage to us are going to be alive long enough to continue doing damage to us. So that's good. Alright, now we just get to watch the carnage. It always feels bad killing these New Republic ships when I want them to be used to kill Arigaru. They don't care. They don't care. That's the thing. There's no respect for the fact that I want them to kill the other factions for me. Because, like, now we've moved the ship away, these ships away, because we need to protect against any ground vehicles that have already been sent. And the Assertor is just standing there, looking at this first-level station, and thinking it can get through. Like, come on. Some people never learn. Alright, let's show Meldrude what's up now, too. Oh, wait, actually, I want to move you guys out here. Because they're going to be sending in ground units. But if they evacuate Mandalore from this, then fine too. But as soon as we've killed Karita, we can move the Executor fleet up too. Thank you, Little Pip, for the 15 bits as well. Very appreciated. HP gun on you. Why not?
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. Imperium per Potentium. Gendar. IPV, not ICUP. Light Show. Jorrit Carrick. And outdated in 5 years. This is not necessarily a huge advantage for us, in that we have half the pop cap of them.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
But we have...
All sections at Dreadnought Cruiser ready.
a lot of damage we can do here, and I don't want to have to use the reserves, is the thing.
All sections at your command, my lord. Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your command, my lord. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
Hold on. That wasn't part of the deal.
Heavy cruiser stepping.
You're not supposed to go and, like, reinforce other parts of the game. You know what? Fine. That's what you gotta do, then fine.
Fire at will.
As long as we don't have to fight you. Like, hopefully it goes to the New Republic.
All batteries commence firing.
Did that even die? I don't think that even died. Oh well. We got 3 little units out of it.
Frigate here.
We'll have to let them sit over that for a little while then. What do you mean I lost? What do they actually have in that? Oh, they actually had a lot more than I thought. Alright. We'll get over here. Okay. We found a Mandator. If we can win this...
Enemy forces ahead.
Big if true. Then they still have like 500 pop caps stuck in our fleet. But like they don't have much here. Alright, Thrawn.
On the hunt.
We have Enforcer of Order. We have the Bastion. We have our 2 Venators. We have a lot of Anti-Fighter.
Let's go.
We have Corey Starhammer.
Awaiting your command.
Yes,
Confalk. We have Joe's Garage. What are their names again? That's just a Lancer. Not compensating. And X or Y.
Fire at will.
We have Cube Disc Spike.
Navigating.
We have Rhinovardos.
Commander. Attacking.
I'd almost be more concerned that they're going to try to retreat.
Wisely. Yes, Commander.
Okay, I don't want to go too far in with some of these.
Roger that. Firing. Yes, Commander. Targeting the laser systems. You are in need of my expertise.
Bombers out there. Okay, Thrawn, we don't want you going too far in either.
Form up. Firing. Destroyer here. Ready. Attack that target.
We're almost through the shields already. Not almost, but like we're
Copy.
doing all right. We are doing all right.
Target those lasers. Attacking target. Waiting order.
What are your orders?
Okay,
Frequency open.
fighters up there. You can just kill some of the
Coming around. I copy.
some little guardians as we get through here. And we are gonna try to get up to
Destroy the
their
enemy.
shields. Or their engines rather, not shields. Which we're gonna
All ahead.
send these dreadnoughts in for as well. We have not I Dreaded as well. Walrus on a diet.
Form up.
Captain
And these
here.
4 together
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
are gonna be
Firing turbo lasers.
hitting engines.
Fire for effect.
I copy. Back around. I've got him.
Priority target.
Everyone else can keep their focus on
Death awaits them.
the other hard points.
Destroyer standing by.
Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns fire.
Battery is
Alright,
online.
this is pretty epic.
Our primary target.
There's nothing they can do.
Enemies is
Nope. I don't want you to die. The Bastion is taking a lot of damage on that too.
Destroyed. Captain here. Firing turbo.
Okay, I think I need to... Okay.
Fire for effect.
target at
Auto
Dreadnought
weapons.
cruiser ready.
One of you
All
on
guns
there.
fire.
One of you on
Firing
there.
turbo lasers.
One of you on
Fire
there.
for effect.
One of you on
All
there.
guns, fire.
Awaiting your
You
Our target
on
weapons
here.
ready. Direct fire at
Here.
their laser cannons.
Hard weapons there.
TIE squadron here.
Reporting.
Like, I want to split up our damage as much as possible.
Orders, sir.
We
Moving
don't
to
want them
attack
to
cannons.
I have the target in
Do you have something to report?
The lasers
kill
are
our ISD. I can't remember if I gave you a specific order yet.
Systems.
I don't think I did for the Venators.
Fire on those laser cannons.
I'm gonna try to get these ultra heavies.
Destroy those lasers.
Okay.
Target locked. Eliminating target. Target locked.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
You guys are all a little bit too far back.
We are ready and waiting.
I think we're still getting through it faster than it's getting through us.
Waiting orders.
It's going to be a bit harder for the bombers to be as effective, because so the way accuracy works in the game is it's based on the classification of the thing they're targeting that determines like how wide they go on shots. And unfortunately, for other AI reasons, we have to have a category of heroes that is not more specific than just being space hero, which means that when shooting at a space hero, they will often, like, they're no more accurate against an SSD than they would be against a small freighter, other than the basic benefit of just shooting at something really large, because EaW does model individual projectiles. But
Copy.
like, it's still useful, but it's not as useful against hero SSDs as against regular SSDs. Rip. We lost an ISD on that.
Priority target identified.
Ready for the kill. None stand in our way.
Dreadnought cruiser
Alright, you guys
ready.
get up to that.
Firing turbo lasers.
I think that's worth it, the ISD trade there.
There will be no survivors. Reporting.
Especially since we have the Executor just behind us as well.
Direct fire at their
I
laser
already
cannons.
have a plan.
The lasers are our target. Roger that. Targeting.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
And there's some ground units too.
Dreadnought
They did
cruiser
actually
ready.
take them into orbit.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
Right. They're dead with no record of their existence.
For the Empire.
Weapons online. Star Destroyer standing
If I had organized that a little bit better, we probably would have been able to go lossless on that.
Copy.
Because, like, something had to tank the damage. If it had been the Allegiance, then it would have been better.
Cruiser ready. Fire for
Right.
effect.
Attack.
Kind of just gotta take what we can get there.
Fire.
Alright, if the ground units retreat, I don't think it's gonna be
Firing
the end of the
turbo
world.
lasers.
And the ISD we can replace. We can replace it. Get out of my pocket. Yeah, so we didn't end up having a stream last Friday because it was my friend's wedding. We lost the Bastion, not the planet. Killed an SSD though. But yeah, so oh sick, that the ground units are going up there. That's perfect. But yeah, so it was my friend's wedding. I've been friends with them since 20, so yeah, I've been friends with them for like 10 years. But the venue, so we stayed overnight, and the venue was on the kind of outskirts of the city, so I didn't get a signal on my phone, even if I'd been trying to be on it outside of the wedding period, because obviously when I was at the wedding I was talking to people. But it was so nice just not being anywhere near social media even for one day. Need to do that more often. I couldn't even check like how videos were doing. I couldn't like compulsively check my phone for that. So much healthier. It seems like overkill to send the Executor through Mercure and Wayland, but I think that's the right thing to do. Because even move this other fleet up.
Let's go.
Like, we can just move all these guys up there. We'll have the Executor over that. Enemy fleet approaching. No. No enemy fleets approaching. You can stop that now. Alright, they might try to invade from that. Let's bring these guys around. Because we can just combine them all at Kola. Alright, now I do want to split up this fleet a bit. We don't need the Executor and the Praetor and the Allegiance all in one fleet. Like, I might put the Praetor in with Thrawn's fleet and then split up the other ones for a new fleet. Like, I might move Praetor out. But Imperium, shoot that.
Moving to coordinates.
Ori's flagship. Light show.
Advancing.
IPV, nah.
All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Like, we could probably even get through
All ahead. Superstar
the final Haven planets this way, but I don't want to distract resources for that just yet. We'll leave Sharuba and Apes. Or is it Terraphon and Apes? Either way, whichever two planets it is, we'll leave them between us and the Greater Maldrude. For now, potentially until Maldrude takes them, but I'd rather like attack through from the other side. Because we're kind of looking to get into Roche. Yeah, we can set up cloning vets on Wayland. And, I mean, once we have this, we can do that too. I don't think we have comm.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Yeah, no comm. No comm, no chill. Alright, we get the huge discount on Kuat. Is this just a regular Praetor? No, that's Doom Dorito. What other capital ships have we not made yet? Well, we'll get Breath of Annihilation. We'll get Battlestar Galactic. I think we've actually had Battlestar Galactic already. Is there anything we haven't had yet? No, these are all just the generic ones. So, no, I think we'll just get Apocalypse then, since it's coming in first on that. And that Bilbringi, let's use the time, even if we don't get the discount for it. We'll get Finish the Starhawk and Intergalactic House of Popsicles. Are these the regular ones? Yeah, so we're getting close to having all of those built. This is going to be tricky once we get there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, so that's fine. I thought that Obraskai connected over to Charuba, but it doesn't. It goes to Galanor, which is Greater Maldrude. So we can just sweep through with the Executor, come back out, and move to another planet.
There they are. Blast them.
Because I can't imagine the Hapens have that much money anymore, even though it is cruel. Okay, that's cruel. Imperium,
At once.
Ori's flagship. Fire's asking, can I ask a question about Fall of the Republic? You may, and I won't even count that first one.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Awaiting your command.
Unless it's tech supporty, I can't really do much tech support stuff on the stream.
Superstar destroyer ready.
But if it's like content related, then I usually can answer those.
Your command.
Move you in through there.
Artillery online.
I'm gonna put these guys
Dreadnought
on
cruiser
Mandalore.
ready.
I'm gonna take Praetor out of there. To invade Rivester. No. The Venator was the Republic's main ship, but it's really not good in the mod. Is there a reason for that? That's a false premise. I mean, the Venator is very good in the mod, but if people are expecting it to be the best at every single role, then no, it's not going to do that. It's got a good amount of damage, it's got a good amount of defense, it's got, like, its main role is as a carrier. Like, it's a battle carrier. But if you're looking for a straight-up battleship that's going to be only good for direct ship-to-ship combat, that's what the Victory's for. Like, the cost of a ship is a reflection of its stats, and you can see that its cost is in line with other things of its size. But, like, with a lot of the stuff that's in the movies, and especially with the Venator, people end up thinking, like, okay, I should be able to just spam as many of these regardless of the situation, and they should just kill everything, but that's not really how we try to balance things. Like, we don't give extra points for being a movie ship. Like, there's a lot of power that comes from its fighters, there's on top of a good amount of power that's coming from it itself. All of which is how it gets its cost and top cap as well. Hopefully we can hold this. I think we can.
Roger that. Just give me a call. Let's go.
Come on, man, this way.
Form up. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. EaW orders. Keep my sights.
We'll cover you.
Go to that.
That's 1 T3 there. We might be able to kill this before the other stuff gets in. I don't think that's actually gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna have time. I mean, it's a battle carrier, so, like, a lot of its power is coming from the fact that it's a carrier, but not all of it. It still has really good damage and defensive stats as well, but, like, in terms of those pure stats, if you're looking for a ship in that size range that's more built around that, then, like, proportionally, that's the Victory.
Yes, Commander. Over there. Yes, Commander. Ready. T2B over. Moving out.
I don't think we'll be able to actually kill too much more of this, either. Well, let's try. Nope. They're taking it. There goes HUD space.
System lost.
I guess... oh, wait. I never actually solved our resource issue. So I'll have to do with the next money. Technically, we should have enough, but... Okay, if we have a Praetor in this fleet,
Construction complete.
then we should be able to go out to Rivester with those. For whatever reason, I thought I'd built a hypervelocity gun here. But I never actually did. Well, we're going to be sending Thrawn straight in.
The enemy has been spotted.
Yeah, I think we should probably retreat from this. As long as we can. They might have a strike cruiser interdictor. Doesn't look like it, though. They've had a bunch in the other fleet, so I thought they'd have a bit more of that. No. Okay. There's no reason to give up our units here. If we can get away, then we'll get away. And I'm gonna try to send Thrawn up before anything bad happens.
That's
Up there.
cruiser ready.
All the get up there. And I do want to just quickly
Move out.
destroy whatever's in space up here before we move back in. I want to take all those out. Then we'll have like one fleet protecting the entry point from Galanor, where Maldrud is, and the other one just kind of staying over these planets until we've actually taken them out. Imperium.
My lord.
We have Gendar.
She'll be there shortly.
We have
Moving to
Jort.
sector.
Updated.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Oh, that's not good. We have Light Show. IPV.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
We'll definitely want to take the
Will. All sections at your command, my lord.
Move out.
take the Allegiance out of this fleet too. Obviously, we can't really use it with the Executor and Gendar. There's no reason to have it in here.
All sections
We'll just replace that with some of the smaller ships coming out of
Super Star Destroyer
probably
ready.
Bilbringi right now.
All sections at your command, my lord. All ahead full. At once.
I'm gonna try to get up to the
Engaging
shipyard.
the enemy.
I don't like that we've lost as much as we have of our shields.
Super Star Destroyer cruiser ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
Cruiser stepping by.
Under control.
Fire for effect.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Okay, we've made it to the shipyard. I think we should be okay. Is this a level 3? Yeah, Meridian 3.
Destroyer here.
The 3 into 2.
Fire at will.
Watch it. He's coming around.
All sections at your command, my lord. All batteries commence firing.
I copy. Commencing attack run. Ready to receive orders.
Right away.
Taking fire.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
I copy.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Attacking.
Reporting.
Captain here.
Target at maximum firepower.
All guns
All sections
fire.
at your
All
command,
right.
my lord.
We might end up actually getting to the point that I need to pay money for repairs on this guy,
Fire at will.
Where'd he go?
which
Engaging the enemy.
I don't know if we can just
All batteries commence firing.
avoid that, maybe?
Fire at will.
If we can go fast enough on the damage on the rest of this that
Star Destroyer standing
we don't lose that money.
Firing turbo releases.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy. What are your orders? All sections at your command, my lord.
It's gonna be close. But I don't think it's gonna be close
Star
enough.
Destroyer ready.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. All right, just hit the turbo lasers.
Our target priority.
We should be
All
good.
sections at your command.
Yeah, that's like 3%. That's nowhere near
Engaging
10.
the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
That's a problem. If that delays the rest of the damage enough that they're able to get another hard point or two down.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your
Where
command.
is our dreadnought?
Heavy cruiser stepping by. Fire for effect.
Don't let them bully us.
Awaiting your command.
No bully.
Yes, Commander.
No bully and no destroying our Lancer either.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Okay. Any regular units? That's a Corvette that's getting away there.
Take out the Iron Panther.
Need to make sure that we don't let their bombers still do anything to us. Come on, destroy the bottom. I'm glad that it came back to us, but it needs to die. Is there another one? I think there is. There we go. Okay. I don't think that's 10%. Yeah, that's like 5. Max 5. Well, just to be sure. Wrong button. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Okay, we still wanted ground units on these. I'm gonna put barracks there. Really, I want a barracks on Wayland. But, what do we have there? Barracks. Let's do it that way too. Thrawn's gonna be there soon, and we can push through with our ground units or our space units in a second there too. All right. Yeah, we do want to get the food and parts. Where do we have some open slots for some of those?
Building under construction.
Somewhere that we won't immediately regret it. Does Follis have tax? Yeah, it does.
Constructing.
And we don't need to go too much higher on that. What can also get Battlestar Galactica. And I'm going to send him between Coruscant and Kuat. Really, I should do that on Brental. But to invade Emberleen. That's not ideal either. We have a ground to space cannon. That's gotta be New Republic. I can understand why they'd want that, but you'd think they'd want Renton more. Do that instead.
Building started. Building canceled.
I'll hold that off there. But I think having these ground units on Yagdal is gonna hold back the Asserter just as much as anything else. Like, I'm keeping the Asserter out of the New Republic's air, and they're still struggling against Ariadu. What are we looking at with legitimacy, anyways? Still 58. Until we can get a big hero in Leader Massacre, it's gonna be pretty even. All right, that's the Altor, 3 ISDs. 8 VSDs, and then 2 of the smaller frigates. Like, Thrawn plus the Praetor should be a win here. Killing Pterodok is going to be a big swing. Not big enough to win out the Dark Empire on its own, but okay, Thrawn, get into support, whatever this one was. I didn't read the name, and I will in a second. We're going to have fighters this time. Lancer frigate.
This way.
We're not compensating. That's why you're going to die. Indefatigable. Part of Bardos. Tom Falk. Enforcer of Order. Up here.
Right away.
Ron, you can move in a little bit more too. Once you're actually in. Keep this spike in garlic
I
thread.
have calculated the possibilities.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm gonna keep the allegiance on them,
Destroyed.
Direct fire.
and the Praetor's job is ion cannons.
The lasers are our target.
I know ion cannons doesn't sound like a job,
What is your analysis?
but
Yes, sir.
get with the times.
Awaiting order.
Comlink active.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Don't spin out on us.
Frequency open.
Form
Hey.
up. Destroy the engines.
Disabling their engines.
Command.
What I get for not keeping...
Gun crews, make ready.
Direct fire on the engines.
You know what? You have to do it that way.
Destroyer here.
Take out their engines.
I'm waiting.
Destroy the engines. Direct fire on the engines.
Get those engines too.
Copied. We've got them on
Disabling their engines.
I'll take that,
the engines.
honestly.
Direct fire on the engines. I copy.
Because we're going to get... Like, the rest of these are going to be going into Centauri's, but we're going to be able to get there first. Take out a lot of the heroes, and then come through. Like, or at least we should be able to. That might be close enough that the time it takes me to drag. Shit. Yagdol. That's going to be...
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, the retreat... What's the retreat auto-finish the movement? I don't remember. Well, their ground units just got into Red Wester there, too. I don't know if they'll go through with the invasion without the space units over it, though. And if they do, we have a better shot at winning, because they won't have the orbital support regardless. Okay.
Choose your reinforcements.
If you insist.
All out. Moving out. Heading out.
Maneuvering. Fall out. At maximum unit capacity. Escort carrier standing by. Destroy
So,
them.
Choose your position wisely.
it won't fully eliminate Peridot, killing him here. Because he does have another form.
Your orders, sir.
You are in need of my expertise. Obliterate that target.
The lasers are our
Alright,
target.
into there.
Soon need my help. Destroy them.
Target priority.
But that just means even more legitimacy that we can get later.
Reporting in.
We are ready and waiting.
Go after them.
Do they have a strike interdictor? No.
Regroup.
The lasers are our target.
Thrawn reporting.
Once we kill him, their highest
Losing control.
command bonus, that's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 5. So getting rid of the 2, or the, sorry, 3. But 3 with Warlord. Small ship commander.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
Oh, is this Crimson Sunrise? I thought it was 13X. Yeah, this is 13X. So he does still have another form.
Roger that.
You got me excited there for a second. Thank you, Evan Durango, for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Awaiting orders.
Do you have something to report?
That was an awful pronunciation. Now that I think back to what I actually said.
In their weapon systems.
Unable to shake them. Form up. Ready.
What I think I actually said, at least. I don't know.
I'm ready.
Awaiting your command. Standing by.
Either way, it is appreciated.
Of course.
The lasers are our target.
Attacking primary target.
Like we could leave.
Bombers at the ready. Target locked.
Form up.
Coming around.
Fire.
Eliminate.
I'm not sure what they have in reserve. Here, Praetor. I want you to shoot the shields on this. Just so that Thrawn ends up with the advantage on the one-on-one.
The lasers are our target. You have need of my skills?
Okay, now Thrawn, you can do that. And we'll just make sure that we've got any of these fighters out of the way. Like, we have the shields down on the Asserter as well. I'm gonna try to kill Neoman.
Taking fire.
Meow man.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
Yes, Commander.
Commander.
They will be destroyed.
Okay, that's gonna be a good chunk of damage just out of there, along with any secondary command bonuses they're getting onto Thurbon. No, I haven't ever actually tested it in the debug build on whether, on death, the hero bonuses actually get removed.
Our primary target is those iron
I've always assumed it works, but it's Empire at War, so I shouldn't assume anything.
destroyer here.
I've got him.
Targeting their weapon systems.
Alright, and it does look like we'll actually be able to take this one all the way,
Copy. I copy.
I copy.
if we so chose.
Open fire.
With the nice crescendo of successful music.
Weapons ready.
Star
How fitting.
standing by.
Reporting.
Falling out
The
of
fuck's over here?
I've got him.
Oh, they are sending in some reinforcements.
About to be destroyed.
The lasers are our target.
Has anyone lost their engines?
TIE interceptor here. What is your
No one has lost their engines. I don't know how much they have in reserve. It is a little concerning.
I'm waiting.
This guy is literally just engines.
Attack position. Our target priority is the laser.
Reporting in.
Locking up. Draw their fire.
Yeah, so the things that are making the AI jump to such safe locations, as I've mentioned before, has been tweaked because it was a little extreme here. But
Attack formation.
for now, that's kind of helping us. Maybe that's the kind of thing that those people that were harassing me on Steam meant.
Go after the stragglers.
This probably just feeds into their conspiracy.
Our target priority is the laser.
Get behind them.
The lasers are our target.
But that doesn't account for all the things that happen that make the mod harder on me during development.
Range. Target locked.
So all the people who go on, or like the two people who went on Steam to talk about how we intentionally make the mod much harder and much worse on release, so that it's just to benefit the YouTubers,
The lasers are our target.
especially me. Like,
Them now.
all the EaW modding conspiracies that you could hope to hear.
Fire on position.
That's a lot of stuff coming in.
They're coming in quick.
Anyone lost your engines?
Coming around.
No.
Retreat in progress. All enemy craft. Target locked.
Where's the other? Okay, yeah, the other Venator's there. Shield's intact. Engine's intact on everyone. We could probably win this. I just don't want to risk the hypervelocity gun continuing to do damage over the time period it would take for us to take out like the goal one and everything.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah, they do seem to want to attack here. They at most have one company of infantry. We have some money.
Order
They have no air units that we'll have to worry about.
moving out.
Affirmative.
Order third. Advancing.
We can get potentially a field base.
Squad, move out.
New coordinates. Roger that.
Rolling out.
What I'd like to be able to do
Move into position.
is sneak in behind all their other stuff and take
Reporting.
the artillery out. Because those are the biggest problem.
Ready. Right away, sir.
AV.
Squad, advance.
We need to get as many of these capturables as we can. Are they gonna come across it?
Form up. Moving. Let's roll. On the way. Awaiting orders. Yes, Commander. Scouting area. Ready for moving out. Open fire. Attack that target. Heading out. Fall out.
Winning the bike row.
Roger that.
Ready to move. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
Alright.
Over there.
Here comes
Form up. Awaiting orders.
that infantry.
Waiting destination. Gearing up. Attacking target. Fire at will.
If that dies, there's nothing they can do.
There.
I mean, there's still 2 squads, so there's something they can do.
Attacking.
There's not much they can do.
Affirmative, sir. Weapons ready.
Yeah, that's enough there that they can't stop it. It was 2 companies of the bikes.
Copy. Vehicle factory destroyed.
Alright,
I copy.
finally got that. And I really want this. That's an A4. Alright, let's get that, and let's go get that A4.
Order acknowledged.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit destroyed. Yes, Commander.
Right. You guys get back there.
Target. Entering battlefield.
Order, sir.
Yeah, I didn't want to fly into them when they were landing.
Underway.
Spooky.
Reporting.
Alright, get down here.
Avoiding fire.
I know it's not like a super combat focused juggernaut, but that should still be enough to kill one with assault. Don't start shooting the turret, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Alright, let's get another field base.
Scout trooper reporting. Watching for the enemy. Scouting area.
Shit.
Destroyed.
Okay, that's the other artillery. Do we have that swift assault back? No, but we can try to send it through here.
Heading out. Heading out.
Your orders.
As much as I don't want them to get the landing zone, they can't get the landing zone, because I don't think they have any infantry left. Let's just try to get this artillery, chase it down. Oh, that's infantry. Okay. Oh, I think we killed the other one.
This way.
Awaiting orders.
That's kind of rough. Get out of there. Where is the other artillery gonna be?
Yes, sir. Right away. Warm up. Yes, come on.
Okay, get out there. Did that actually destroy its structure or a vehicle?
Reporting.
Connor, who's your favorite Star Wars actor? Mick Jagger.
Ready. Order acknowledged.
Yes, Commander. Order, sir.
Brigade standing by.
Okay, that last artillery piece is so close to being dead. Photo's asking, not from the response event, what faction are you playing against this series? So this battle is currently against the Greater Maldruid, which is an Imperial Warlord faction. But the Galactic map we're playing on has the Hapens, New Republic, Corporate Sector Authority, Greater Maldruid, and Ariado Authority still left. We've wiped out the Pentastar alignment, which is another one of the Imperial Warlords. Thank you, Triton, for the gifted sub to Marmar. Very appreciated. But it's a whole big smorgasbord of factions we're still dealing with.
Ready. Yes, sir. This way.
Just give me a target. This way. Attack. Over there. Fire. Open fire. Moving to
I think we're winning. Very close to winning.
Roger. Reported in. Unit destroyed.
Okay. We will get at least one more of those.
on the way.
But I want to see what's on landing zone. Just some weak stuff.
Roger
Okay,
that.
don't go it alone on that.
Over there. Form
Let's
up.
just send everyone up here.
Right away. Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Form up.
It's just the scraps of vehicles left.
Moving out.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Copy.
Copy. Fall out, troops. Engaging rebel forces. Move out.
I'm not sure if they've landed everything. Come on. It's... Oh, wait. That wasn't it.
Advancing.
Well, they're leaving even if it wasn't it. Alright, these guys can go back to their traditional defending place on Rivester. I think it does make sense to keep Rivester as a border planet. Like, I don't think we want to take Centauri's yet and have that whole situation. So I don't think this would have updated. No, it did. Okay, so they're at 14%. 23%. 61%. We're getting there. If we can kill Trajan one more time... Maybe he went back to... Like, maybe he respawned in Centauri's. Okay. Yavin is going to be worth getting a trade port on either way. A lot of these planets will actually be worth getting a trade port on that currently have a lot of enemy forces on them. Yeah, Delvardis is definitely still around. Thank you, Flagar, for 5 gifted subs. Very appreciated.
Fallout.
See what's coming in at Yagdol. Like, it could theoretically be the New Republic coming in from the other direction.
Let's move out.
Yeah, it's the New Republic, okay. Who was the leader of the Greater Maldruid? That was Trajan Pterodok. And then the Federated Pterodok Union was Kosh. Or Kosh and Trajan. They don't have any Kosh left. They just have final form of Trajan.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
That might have been too early. Yeah, they're probably going to dodge that. Whatever. We have a Praetor here. Spirit of Arcadia. Why does he come back, though? Basically all of the... or most of the Warlord leaders, we have them respawning in the same way Grievous does at different tiers of their flagship. So, like, they downgrade until they're gone. Gives them a little bit more sticking power.
Thrawn.
Especially for stuff where it's like they're in a VSD, so it's really easy for Triton to just
Launching attack.
die. Would there ever be the possibility of Kosh becoming his own faction? If we go the direction of making the Federated Pterodoc Union a government mechanic element for the Greater Maldrude, then potentially. But it's not really something we want. At least not at the moment. Kosh's thing would never be playable independently. And later on, after they combine, like that core territory would be Traitons as well. Did he make a space-only submod? No. That would involve completely redoing all the galactic level stuff as well. It wouldn't just be like, I've shut off ground. And updating multiple mods like that is very difficult. Oh, thank God, it didn't crash. Even though I haven't saved in like an hour. Alright, so I've clickbaited once again as we get to the end of this EaW section of the stream. Next time for sure, though. Like, once we get to killing the last of Paradox people, certainly by the time we integrate Paradox. So I'm gonna pay out the prediction. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Okay, this was 98% of you who picked the wrong thing. I don't know what to tell you. But we're going to keep going here on Twitch. We're going to play some Spider-Man. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.